is going to be able to get away. Might want to go all the way back, but no, just decides to let the regen do its work. The spy for red team with the dead ringer should be able to get away here, even though he is on fire. Demo man for red gets blazed down. There goes the sniper as well. Those are good opening picks, but the heavy still back there. Just a level 1 sentry gun. So, you know, that could be better. Bones is going to pull it back just to keep it up. And blue looks like they're starting to get a good position on the second point here on steel.
They just basically forced the enemy team out, and they can't do anything without pushing Uber. Oh no! Trent just going down. Trent just went down. That is not. He had 99% Uber. He did not have that Uber yet.
Oh man!
He was so close, and he just went a tiny bit too aggressive after his heavy, after his soldier. And that is not a good thing to happen. But look at the Pyro actually forcing the Uber right there. That's a saving grace. At least it's not fantastic, but it's definitely better than nothing.
Yeah, that's the thing with Highlander. AD had a lot of players down, and really, when you have like 5 or 4 players up, you really just need to kind of like retreat and reform. You can't really stay in fights, and that's what was going on there. They were still involved in the action, and then they just got overwhelmed and the medic taken out. And a very solid ×3. I mean, you got to be careful about trying too hard to capture E, but at least the scout getting taken out, so that's going to slow things down. Demo man coming in as well, but they have a wrangled sentry here, so they're doing a lot of work on this E point. Might try to get a couple more players in here, but this is a tough situation for him. Very aggressive play. Yeah,
Demo man did manage to force that engineer out of there together with the soldier and Demo man spam, so that's going to be something. Now the scout trying to Phantom War something into the pit, did not manage to do that. And it seems like AD is just going to be able to defend this for a little bit longer. Did I finish? Just going on, building our Uber. But AD, of course, having a really, really big advantage at the moment. Now, seems like we have some action going on. I think they're going to be going for just a regular C push. They're going to be continuing going on to C. They're not going to go for E or anything really crazy. Spy trying to go for the demo man right there, but of course it's not too good if his back is turned to all the rest of the players. Few nice exchanges, Buttnose and Trane going down. But I'd say overall it is in the advantage of Did I Finish, especially if they can manage to get that engineer sentry up. Now heavy being Uber going forward. I'd say they're just going forward with the demo and just going forward with those stickies, getting some damage off. Oh, nice headshot there just before the Uber pop. That is really, really nice work right there, and might actually be enough for Did I Finish to take the fixture right there. Pyro doing a lot of damage, just going there and causing chaos, but the medic healing everyone. Nice work there by Rinta.
Yeah, they're starting to get a lot more pressure on C here, and actually only 3 up. Demo man, who is on the point, trying to come in here, but oh, nope, taken down, just too much pressure. There goes Bones again, mine with a big headshot. Seen some good work from him with the Machina, whatever.
The Machina, I believe.
Yeah. And just the heavy up Black Bob for red, so blue team did not finish, right? Moving in towards D, they shouldn't really have a problem here. They're actually continuing to pressure E, but you should just, at this point, with not that many players up, just get out there, capture D, and get the advantage that these different points give you.
Yeah, it seems like they were trying to go for the top end side, which is very, very dangerous because you're sort of like you're going past the spawn twice, so you can get trapped. Like everyone could just go back and spawn, respawn. Now the medic got caught off right there, got taken down. The demo man is very, very weak. The pyro almost got that heavy. But I did manage to kill him in the end.
Yeah, that extinguisher would have been really good right now. But they've kind of split their forces a little bit. The blue demo man, wow, staying in there for a very long time. But now things diffused for a good amount of the way. Spy comes in, gets a backstab on the pyro, now trying to whip out the revolver and get some work done. Then falls in the pit.
Oh man, you don't want to fall in the pit. But with the walkways down, this means that Did I Finish can walk onto the point, get some more time, keep going time, because without the walkways, only the scouts, the demo man, the soldier, and the medic can jump onto the point. No other classes have the movement speed or like the advanced jump abilities. So for now, it seems like they will be able to defend it, but if they ever lose D or if they get pushed out of E, it can be very nasty for them.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I think that they've maybe been trying to get E a little too much. This might slow them down. It is a stopwatch format, so you know, being as swift as possible is super important.
Yeah, and of course, you know, it's so tempting. It's so tempting because, you know, it's all about E. You just have to cap E to win it. Like A, B, C, and D just make it easier to cap E. But they're not necessary. They're not necessary. It's not like Rival Pit where it gets unlocked only after you cap the first 4. So, you know, you sometimes see like engineers and scouts like putting like a level 3 sentry on the E point. But actually, like a lot of action going on right now, and I think AD is going to be able to hold it and defend it.
Yeah, it was a pretty good Uber at first from the blue team, but then Red just kept swarming around and no real focus on actually attacking it. So a quick capture of the first 3 points, but now things slowing down when it comes to capturing the D point.
Well, the D point is very far away, so you know you basically need to get a teleporter up to do anything.
Yeah,
really.
Abomination just took out the teleporter as well, and there goes the engineer. More players streaming in here once again towards D, but going down. So,
do you think they should just give up on E and just, you know, focus on D? Or,
yeah, I think,
or the other way around.
Well, I think they definitely need to focus on D here. You know, E is so hard to capture. Especially without those other points because of how the spawn room changes, and you know, you just gotta cap it up.
Yeah, and it seems like that's what they're trying there. Heavy medic and demo and soldier are all standing onto D point, getting some time off. Heavy being very aggressive right there, just standing next to the spawn doors. Should watch out because with the Gerardi on him, he's in a very peculiar situation. That's not too good. But I do believe they're going to be able to capture it. Ubers are being bumped, actually. They just need to push him off the point and just cap it. Yeah, there we go. They did manage to cap it, so this is going to close off the doors onto E point, which is going to like make any sort of defense much slower.
Sharks. You know there's like 4 of us? Okay. Okay, awesome. Big ups to Shocks, great guy. Much love to him and some of the other VanillaTV guys that are taken off from this event. Scully just bounced out a little bit ago, said goodbye to Pledge as well. But some of us are still here doing work.
Of course, man. We got Highlander to cover, and you know we can't leave that behind. But understandably, a lot of players are extremely tired after so many hard days of working. They just want to get some sleep, get some rest.
I'm really glad we were able to cast this though. I was saying to somebody else earlier that, you know, we got to give this Highlander tournament some love. We got to get some cast done. I said, you know, STV, but everybody loves casting live so much better. So I'm glad that you and I especially were able to do this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We've talked, but we haven't casted together.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what? You know, talking is one thing, but casting is a whole another thing.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But we're just seeing now both teams have kind of slowed down right now. And they're just building a Uber, taking it easy. And actually, Sentry Gun and Teleporter went down from TheSucker. But in reverse, Abomination and Beach went down. So that's actually 3 players down on the red team. This is a huge advantage. Now TurboTabs coming in, set a few players on fire, but it's actually just giving away his life. And overall, it's looking quite nicely for the finish, but they have lost their heavy. They've lost their heavy, and without your heavy, you can't really do anything. You just gotta wait for that heavy to get back up. And he just took the teleporter, he is back up, and now they're gonna be able to put down some damage onto E point. And it seems like the heavy's going via D, and actually gets taken down again. And now Soldier coming in from behind and just doing a lot of damage. It seems like they're flanking from all sides now. Look at that, Pyro getting some air blast off, will not be able to get any kills off. And actually, he might get a blasted off himself. Ooh,
I think Buttnose actually almost saved that Pyro from going over the edge.
Yeah, he actually did.
They got some really good frags, but they actually didn't really get much pressure on capturing the point.
Trent did manage to get out of there, but just look at the demo and do so much damage. Now just coming in from behind.
Wow.
Oh, that's a beautiful play from TMP. Just running around, getting tons and tons of kills. So they're basically just denying a lot of time onto this point, and actually 10 minutes and 5 seconds to get A, B, C, and D. That is not a fantastic time.
And it's been a really solid E defense as well.
Yeah.
Really tough. That sentry's in a nice spot. Going to be up to a level 3 pretty soon because there is that dispenser right there. So a very solid engineering by Bones.
Do you think they should just try something else, like switch to like Kritzkrieg and try and wipe him out that way, or just stick with the Uber and just use his regular stuff?
Yeah, crits is a really good option in Highlander because crits is dependent upon having targets to hit, and there's more players in Highlander. You got 9 players. Usually they all bunch up. Oh, there goes Bones, by the way, getting sniped down by mine, so that might make this sentry a little bit more vulnerable. Yep. Indeed, there it goes. Yeah, Kritzkrieg very good. And
actually, they are with the crits. They're going in with crits. They didn't manage to get that medic kill off, but it did force that Uber, so they're just backing off right now. Taking down Beach, taking down the Pyro in a few seconds. Probably, I assume. But the Heavy and Medic are on top. They just need to, clear out that combo, take down that Heavy, and they do manage to do so. So they're going to be finally getting some time onto the point. Spy is coming in from behind. He's going to go for the double backstab, 1 backstab, 2 backstab. Oh yeah! There we go. Demo also getting killed there by the flare gun. Heavy going down. Yeah, this got cleared up.
I want to point out TurboTabs. He got that demo man as you call, but right before that, he also killed the medic. And now the sentry gun being moved up, but it was being constructed in TPM. Takes it down. Just the engineer on the point. Oh, here comes the medic again, but the scout right behind him. Stuck on the railing. Rinta goes down. And tough stuff for Rinta there, because I mean the Kritzkrieg, we called it out. We said, hey, this is going to be a good option. They ran into the Uber. But if you force the Uber pop and then you can back up, and you're in a great position. But unfortunately, taken down and then taken down again. We'll have to see if Rinta stays with the Kritzkrieg. I guess it looks so.
Anything is good, but you gotta keep alive. If you keep dying, that's not gonna be good. But for now, it seems like AD is going to be able to get their defenses back up. The Medical Soldier will be able to escape. They're going to get this top positioning back up. Dispenser going up. But actually, look at it. Rinta and Heavy going up very aggressively. Demo Medic Heavy, first Demo Medic Heavy. Now the Bonk coming in. The Bonk is actually going to secure the kill there for Funkadelic. Taking down 2 players. And now they're just going with the crits. No one on the target, but they're just gonna, get some kills. And actually, look at that sentry position right there on the bottom side. That might actually be a huge sentry positioning. Because like anyone trying to defend, anyone coming from right, just gonna get blasted by those miniguns and those rockets.
Yeah, I think they finally got it. The crits was all right, and he had a couple stickies still around, but I think that most of those have disappeared now. What a headshot! Throw some Girardi in. That's actually a really great Girardi. Hits like 4 different people. Look at that engineer jumping down.
Oh no, they're coming in from behind, getting a lot of kills. And again, everyone's being cleared off. Now the sentry's doing a lot of good work, and we'll actually manage to clear it off. But even though they still need to capture the point.
Yeah, exactly. They need to get players there. And a gunslinger mini sentry, that's what Bones has been using for the last couple lives. But that's TheSucker, such a great sentry gun down there.
I'm in love with that.
Needs to just go down there and sap it. Somebody needs to tell him.
Yeah.
There he goes.
And yeah, they need to keep some eyes on the back. They just because like this is the many a time that a scout just runs from behind, takes some pot shots. But finally, did iFinish will capture this point. What is the time on the scoreboard? It's 16 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's kind of a tough one.
It is a tough one. It is a tough one.
I mean, basically another minute, and they would not have captured. That's how serious that was.
Yeah.
A good, smart switch up to crits. When they Ubered, one of the situations was they Ubered and they were on the point E, but because they were all Ubered, they just no capture time put on it. And that's what it's about. It's about capturing points and capturing them very quickly. So kind of a tough game, or tough opening round for Did Not Finish.
Yeah, and actually talking a bit more about these teams, Did Not Finish actually the #1 seeded team. So they were expected to, but they got taken out by AD. AD just took him out, and AD is actually the #5 seeded team.
Wow.
So. And now they're meeting up again in the grand finals. AD went undefeated, won in the upper bracket finals from Crits Cost Distinguished Ducks. The Ducks got knocked down in the consolation final. They played against Did I Finish, got taken down again. So they're going to take the 3rd prize. And we're just gonna take it easy. Now, finally, we're getting some action again. Pyro running in right there, not getting anything done. And actually, look at this. Whoa, actually, Heavy Pyro Soldier down. That's not a good start. Where is the medic?
Yeah, Rinta is down as well. And this is a good Uber moving in, just absolute domination on this opening. Up.
It was just like suddenly everyone was down, and what happened? How did that happen? I presume Rinta got backstabbed or sniped or something to that effect. Because that is not how you want to start off your Highlander match.
I'll try to pull up the console and see if I can find how Rinta went down. Looks like the Roquee got her. Abomination getting 2 kills. So good start for him. I do believe, I could be wrong. It's always tough to know the gender of players because you know they're players. But yeah, Rinta. Okay, I did meet her pretty shortly after I got here. She's from Russia, so definitely big ups to Rinta.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, at I43, I was casting game with Rinta and I didn't know she was a she. So afterwards, she came and kicked my ass for calling.
It's tough to tell. Then you get these female models in the game, and you know.
Yeah, man, that would be nice.
Even then, it might be tough to tell. You know.
Probably.
Some people like to role play.
Anyway, now we got the Uber coming in from behind, getting a lot of kills there. They just went via E side through the big doors, but actually looking at it, after the Uber being done, just
Trent with a needle kill.
Oh, don't go with a double needle kill. Trent going absolutely huge. Now we got a spy versus spy battle going on, but it seems like pretty much everyone is being cleared. It's just Permzilla. Permzilla coming in right now with the stick. Will he get the medic? Will he get some good kills? No, he will get shot down. And now other respawners might be coming in as well, but it seems like AD is in a really good position right now. 14 minutes and 12 seconds remaining, and they only got 3 points to go.
Yeah, somebody was saying this map's going to take an hour, and well, I think AD is going to be able to get a pretty quick capture here. It seems like they're rolling pretty well right now. No engineer set up on C, and also, I mean, a sentry gun just taken down, and there's a lot of blue players around there. He's gonna be lucky to be able to escape with his life. He actually does have a lot of support and the blue heavy going down. So, you know, Caster's Curse, maybe I spoke a little too soon. It does seem like they're getting some frags here and slowing down the capture. They're gonna get split up though, as there is a scout on E, just putting some pressure. Up against the demo man, and a sick pipe from Permzilla, who then gets another frag. So we came in right at the end of that second one, but Permzilla doing some good frags. Beach over at C, very low and taken down. That's the demo man for the blue team.
Actually, so many kills coming in from Did I Finish right there. Just getting kills left, right, and center. We do have this sniper coming from below. Can he get any good clear shots off? I know it would surprise me, but yeah, there we go. TheSucker taking him down. And actually, TheSucker playing engineer instead of his usual medic class. I guess he was a bit of sick of dropping Ubers. Yeah,
and they're putting a lot of pressure on E, and they're actually got it almost about halfway. Might be able to do some good work here. The heavy Black Bob's got to watch out for the sniper. He's down to half health now. Here comes the Uber from the red team. I'm not sure if it was pressured. I can't see everybody's health. Maybe it was just an attempt to stop the point, which they didn't quite need to do. But here, the scout again on E, putting some more pressure. Demo man jumps over. I think the scout is down though, so wow, yeah, fell to his death.
I just want to take a second apart there. The medic just killed the level 2 sentry by single save again and meleeing it.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Trent just taking out those super shots and putting them to good use. And actually, look at that, already capping C right now. They're just going forward. They're using the advantage they got to the fullest and just going on, putting more time on E. They're gonna put down some time on D. Trent has to be very careful. Actually, Trent got taken out there by the demo man. You don't want to walk past spawn with just an engineer covering you, but they will manage to put down some more time and keep E under pressure. Under pressure.
Yeah, and they had putting that pressure on E. Sometimes it doesn't work. I was working with a team one time, and they were trying to do that throughout the map, and I was like, you know what? It's not really getting you anything. But here, this definitely got him a lot. It enabled him to capture C, to distract. Now they're moving in again and continuing to put a lot of pressure on E. With the walkways down, now it's not just your scout and your soldier who can put the capture on. And it's so close. Oh, somebody's calling GG already. Permzilla not having a whole lot of faith, but for good reason. A couple cheers from the crowds and ones. Announcement from Multiplay, very loud, especially while you're trying to cast a game, but
so much love in these halls.
Much love to Multiplay for this fantastic event.
Definitely. Helping us out a ton, giving us a stage to cast on. That's always fantastic.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna make sure just real quick while we're in setup time here, do a little announcement. Make sure we can get some more viewers for this Highlander finals. Pop off an XTV group announcement. I'm gonna do a little promo. Make sure you guys join our Steam group. And should be part of Vanilla Steam group already as well.
Oh yeah, Do you guys have Twitter, Facebook, that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, at X Television and X Television on Facebook. We've been hitting up our Facebook with a bunch of pictures from I46. So make sure to check those out if you're not here, if you're missing out on the fantastic action we've had here.
And of course, VanillaTV also has Facebook and Twitter at VanillaTV.org and at VanillaTF2, and the Facebook is at just facebook.com/VanillaTV.org. So check that out, or you know, if you're watching and you haven't followed us on Twitter yet, do that right now.
Yeah. Twitter community is definitely growing for TF2, and so many other esports use Twitter. Oh, I screwed that up. Thanks, man.
You know, that's a habit. That's a force of habit.
Yeah,
I know exactly how it is.
Sorry, if those of you got the announcement, I just sent everybody to my channel. Or whoops. But yeah, no, Twitter on TF2 is a great way to just, you know, hear from players, hear about streams, hear about matches, and communicate. You know, people holler at me and I holler right back. You know, I know some people think Twitter's lame, but, you know, for some stuff, for some, you know, internet organizing, I mean, I use it for my business, but I tweet some personal things like pictures of cats. If you like pictures of cats, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I got a white one and a black one, and they're cute and complete opposites. It's
but
crazy.
Yeah, getting it out of our systems for now. Getting back into the game, we do have Did I Finish defending rare onto 8 point, and AD just doing a good job, just defending, getting some spam down. It seems like Did I Finish not really getting any proper kills off, and just AD just getting, you know, the good picks off wherever they can. Not the key classes, but they are definitely getting those utilities down.
Yeah, AD certainly so dangerous in that
look at
last
Uber's
set.
actually been pop right here, and now the counter pop is coming from AD, but there was actually Girardi coming in, and then, you know, once you're Girardi, like with a single rocket can already be your demise, and now Trent did go down, and it just seems like Did I Finish is going to be able to hold on for a little bit longer.
Oh, TheSucker standing on top of his wrangled sentry, jumping up and down, and Mags, was that a headshot? .co.uk says yes. Yes.
And you gotta watch out, because if you're standing still, that's just like, nope.
Yeah, even something predictable about that. And I was just about to comment as well about how successful their defense of A was going, much better than the last round. But now, especially with that wrangled sentry going down, they're losing it, and that's the end of that.
Yep, and that means the door's gonna open, the capture point is gonna close off. It seems like they're gonna go to straight to E, and it seems this is what they done last time as well. They just went straight to E, but now there's gonna be a level 1 sentry waiting on them. Not that that's gonna do much.
Yeah.
But you know, they were expecting it, I guess.
Gets wrangled, but TurboTabs takes out the engineer behind it.
And actually, it's a crit. It's a crit. Oh, look at it. Just keep an eye on the Bleach. Bleach is getting the crits right now. Crits are popping in, going in. No kills yet. No kills. Just missing everything. Oh, Permzilla just destroying the team. And just the Pyro alive. Medic did survive as well. But now getting caught off by Funkadelic. Funkadelic taking him down. And that is not the way you want to do a crits. You want to kill everyone with a crits. Not no one.
It was a good strat. I liked how they rotated through E, you know, took out the engineer, they knew what was going on, and then they just came on to B. Now the Demo Man, big, huge jump by Beach. The blue Demo Man gets 2 kills. Oh, no, actually, excuse me, that's the Sentry Gun and Funkadelic. Just 1 kill, but taking out that Sentry Gun, a good boost. It's trying to go right back up, though. Level 1, Mind getting some good frags. Mind has definitely been sniping like a boss. Blue still trying to surge in here, and now putting a little pressure on E to maybe relieve some of that defense on B.
Now, yeah, we're just still looking at. I was looking at a Spy. Spy got caught off right there. But actually, looking at these positionings, I'm kind of favoring. Did I Finish? Like, they might be down. Okay, let me. Just what I'm saying. They're just in a horrible position. They all went down.
Yeah, and Rinta had to use the Uber, but then as she came out of it, got taken down. So she's going to be out of action for a little bit. It was a good Uber time opportunity because Trent had gone down, so charges would have been even after the Uber had worn off. Now Blue's coming in pretty strong. They're running Kritzkrieg still. So keep your eyes out for that. The next time they pop that,
yep.
they're at about 70% right now.
Yeah, they have to be very careful though, because you know, they haven't finished it yet. They haven't captured B yet. So now they're coming in with the demo man. Let's see if they can, you know, strike gold and take down a large group of players. They're going to go in from the bottom side. Will they be spotted? Will they go in uncontested? It seems like no one's really doing anything against them. Now the crits is being popped. Crits is not hitting anything though. They're just scaring people off.
Yeah, that was interesting crits.
Well, you know that's fine too, right? They managed to get everyone out of C. They're just like, you know, okay, we exchange the Uber for the point. And actually, in situations like this, that's actually a fantastic trade.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to kill players to actually win the game. You just need to cap all the points.
Yeah, and now they got to get to D. It was good of them to go take that lower route to C. Don't wait for those doors to open. Just start charging in here, because this is stopwatch, and they've been charging in here hard, trying to set a fast time, and that way did not finish. You know, if they can't beat that time, then this map's going to be over. We're going to head to Gravel Pit.
Yep, and it seems like they're already putting down a nice amount of time.
Yeah, they got D
Heavy dropping down. Oh, Funkadelic will get the kill right there. So I think D will get cleared out unless the demo man can take down the Heavy. Actually, he does manage to take down the Heavy. And actually, the Uber being popped right there. That's not something. I don't see a reason for that.
Yeah, I didn't really see a reason for it either. I spoke too soon about D because once the Heavy went down, it was just the demo left. Demo went down, and then that was it for D and the offensive attack there. Blue was putting some pressure on E, so that's forced a little bit of a rotation. Now maybe they're abandoning D. Oh no, it looks like Bones goes down to Lieutenant, who's been playing pretty strong so far this map.
Yeah, he's always a really, really strong player. So I'd say right now, you know what? With this crit streaks, with these crits going on, I do think that they're going to be able to put down a very, very decent time. I'd say, you know, 6 minutes wouldn't be out of the question, especially if they can get this crits down right now, get this cluster of players right now. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Crits coming in. It's going to send the Heavy flying, and actually that went really bad. Now the crits rocket is coming in, but just reflects by the Pyro doing some good stuff. And there's not the way you want to get
good reflect. And TurboTabs has been playing really, really sharp as Pyro. Misses a couple flares right there, but still gets the burn damage kill on Lieutenant.
And Trent managed to stay alive, so he's still gonna stay on that crit. Rinta will have a big Uber advantage, so in theory they can just Uber in and, you know, defend with that. Yeah. But you know, they still gotta take care of it. And actually, look at the positioning from Rinta. Rinta's actually completely cut off from the rest of their team.
Yeah, the only person she can Uber up there is the engineer or the sniper. So,
pretty much. And now, oh no, the demo man, the Heavy, they go down by the demo man. Soldier is still up, but you know, that's not a fantastic positioning there for Trent. I do believe that you should just rotate, fall back, and get some time onto E, you know, destroy the sentry or something like that.
Yeah, this is a good, I mean, kind of a slow down opportunity. Mind gets taken out. A couple other players from Blue taken out as well on the D point.
Actually, Crit's going down on the other side. Sentry gets taken out. A lot of players going down. Medic one down as well, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Now Demo Man going extremely aggressive. And they're just putting down so much time onto the point. But they have to be careful. They have to be careful from players coming in from behind. See a scout almost getting a hit on Simon right there. And of course they gotta watch out for spies and cluster weapons like a demo man or something. It's just the engineer and the sniper up right now. Don't think it's gonna be able to do anything. The engineer does try to put up a sentry, but this is just gonna go to AD. And let's see what time they put down. He does only put down one player. But with a time of 7 minutes and 34 seconds, that's a really, really solid time.
Yeah, definitely a strong time. The Pyro is trying to come in there. That was Buttnose. Trying to come in there, trying to get that reflect, shove some people off, but just too little, too late.
And let's see what's going to be happening on this defense. I presume they're going to be just on A as usual, putting down a level 3 sentry. Let's see what their position is going to be. Let's see, I'm looking for the sentry. There we go. A bit of forward positioning. Now, on this map, you have about 3, 4. I'd say you have about 3 positioning for the sentry. You can put it down at this ammo pack over here on the left hand side. You can put it here on the right hand side, and you can put it on the left hand side. what is your sort of preferred position?
You know, if you're going to bust the Wrangler, that right-hand side, from the defensive perspective, I guess, is pretty strong. But where they have it now is good. I didn't really like where they had, I forget which team it was that had it, but they had it so that it wasn't actually, you know, looking at the point that much. And that's, you know, you got to protect the point. You got to put some pressure on the attackers. And that upper side area is very important to control. So it's in a good spot right now. Also, Mag's getting a big headshot on Permzilla, so taking out the demo man. Trent on the Uber charge to help with the defense. A little bit of early pressure on E, but you know, probably no biggie.
Yeah, it's just a scout. Like a scout always goes to E at the start because there's no real use for him at A. Might as well put down a little bit of pressure, put it on a little bit of time. No real loss there.
Wow, Sammy just got telefragged, by the way. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I've only seen it happen once.
Yeah.
In like 4 years or 5 years of playing TF2. I've only seen it happen once. And this is now the second time I've seen someone get
Moment of
telefragged.
Glory, I think like number 9. You should check that one out. It's old school, number 9.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. I do remember that one. That was good.
Yeah.
Some other really good moments of glory and other moments. But actually, while we're talking on, it seems like A did manage to get cleared out of, so just putting up a level 1 sentry on the top positioning. Getting down some spam.
It's a really good sentry position from TheSucker. On the offensive side, that's going to be a big boost. Drops another one down. That's a great position. Also with that Frontier Justice, don't want to mess with that engineer.
Oh no. Man, you know, every time I see the Frontier Justice, I have to think about the ETFL Season 9 finals. Where before the unlocks got banned, where we had one of the engineers for Button Bashers. He was playing engineer, didn't pull out the shotgun at all. No one saw it coming, and suddenly pulls out the shotgun, puts down some crits into the medic's face, and everyone goes like, "What just happened?" Because no one ever did it except to the finals.
Yeah, that's trouble. They need to make like a shiny effect on like the engineer's belt buckle or something, you know, something to let you know he's packing heat.
Yeah. But it seems like they're just a spy. He's just standing behind some boxes, putting down some pistol damage. Now cloaking and getting out of there.
The blue spy found out, bumps into the red pyro. TurboTabs doing a great job so far this match. Burns him down to the ground.
Yeah, and it seems like they were actually trying to go to D point. Like that's where they're coming from. I was like, what are they doing there? And actually, look at that! Oh my God! They just all got pushed into the cliff. No! Oh my hell! What the? That just did not just happen.
Oh, and then TurboTabs gets a reflect kill as well.
Oh, TurboTabs! What are you doing? You're just crazy. You're too good for this game. Get out of here.
And this is why this is why people like Highlander, because Pyro is crazy, man.
I love Pyro, man. I love Pyro.
You always got the Pyro running. You got flare shots. You got reflects on maps like this or upwards where you're throwing people off of cliffs, and it's just so much fun.
Yeah. This is why maps like any map with giant pits of death is a good map. Any map, especially upward, because it has the pit of death, and you got the cliffs of doom.
XTV hosted a 3v3 Cauthon tournament on April 1st. We didn't really totally hype up the fact that it was on April 1st, and then all of a sudden come the semifinals. What's up, Volcano? We just had people, pyros, pushing people into the volcano. It was so much fun and so hilarious.
Oh,
and
man,
at first people were complaining, and then they're like, "Oh, I didn't know." It's like April Fools, dude. April Fools.
Oh man, you always gotta look at those dates, and I sometimes play with the Chris guys, and sometimes you just put it to volcano, just have a bit of fun, blast people into it.
It's a great laugh.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Good attack while we're BSing. Good attack by Blue on the B point. They're going to have to really keep this pace up, though, to take C, take D, take E. It's tough. 3 minutes 15. Looks like they got a lot of pressure on C right now. Permzilla goes down. A good jump to the point.
And actually, that heavy sort of comes out and goes like, "Hey, surprise!" Then the medic goes down, the pyro goes down, the dumb man goes down, the heavy goes down. Now the pyro is going to get taken down. The engineer does manage to take down the black Bob, but this defense has been absolutely crushed by that surprise heavy. And you got to watch out for those backstabbing heavies.
Oh, good bite by Beach. I like to call those Tyrone shots. hitting people right when they land, and a fantastic pipe right there by Beach.
No. Just looking around, seeing if there's any spy getting in for the pick positions. Blue.Eagle might go for some sneaky stabs, but it seems like they're just going to be going via top and side. Let's see if...
yeah, it looks like they're trying to pressure E a little bit. I mean, they got a lot of players around there, but it's just so tough with just ×2. I mean, if you put a pain train on your soldier, a pain train on your demo man, get like a ×6, and all of a sudden, you know, that cap is going to go really fast. But until they get those bridges down, you only have like 3 classes that can actually get on there and pressure the point. Besides trying to relieve pressure, you're not going to capture it, you know? That's how I generally feel. You're going to be really dominating if you do, but...
No, there's only a few moments in time where you can really just like go for E and get some really awesome action going on. I'm actually looking at a nice backstab there onto the sniper. Tried to go for the other spy, but did not manage to get it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, for example, a good moment to go for E is all the way in the start. You put down a level 3 sentry, you go with the scout, keep it in that time. On the meanwhile, you're putting up pressure onto A point. They have to decide which one to defend. They usually, you know, try to defend A for a tiny bit and then go back to E, but that can already be too late. I believe we saw this for the first time in one of the earlier rounds in the ETFL Highlander, in the ETFL community challenge. And it was like, I was just watching that, I was going like, so, why is no one at A?
Yeah.
Where are they all going to? And I'm like, oh. And ever since then, I've been in absolute love with this map. I love this map so much.
It's a fun map. I mean, it's a good time on the pubs, but also,
oh no!
Team Great Britain.
What is this?
Team Great Britain, go and yell at somebody for us, please.
81.
Yeah. Getting word the 81, pretty clear. You know that. No third set going on. I think we saw that coming. I was about to call the GG. You know, 120 going to be too tough to capture C, D, and E.